Hey guys, Alterock here with another Brawlhalla weapon guide. So this time it's going to be Lance. I know I'm using Orion again, but I don't main too many Lance characters. So yeah, this was suggested by Orky Porky. He's another YouTuber if you want to go check him out. He's not too big, but he makes great content. So yeah, today's Lance guide, I'm just going to be going over the basic attacks that all Lance users have. The Rocket Lance specifically. There is no other Lance, but we just all call it Lance. Um, the signatures for this specific character, and I'll be going over the combos and strings that you can do with it, if I can think of any strings, that is. So, to start off, we have Neutralite. It's standing still, double poke, recharges pretty fast, it's pretty nice, however your back end is exposed. So it's this quick little 2-poke, it'll do a third poke with 17 total damage if you hit with it. If you only hit with the second one, I forget what it does, but it's like, I think it's like 12 damage or something rather. Anyway, so yeah, it's pretty great. Yeah, you can do quite a bit of stuff with Neutralite. It's a great spacing tool, and it's great for damage if you just want to build up some damage. Have your opponent be jumping into you. If they're trying to rush up to you just on the ground, you can just Neutralite and get them away, which is really great. Next we have our Side Light. So Side Light, it's this little boosted jab right there. It's pretty alright. As you can see, you've got a little bit of wait time afterwards. Can't really do... It doesn't do too much damage. It's only 11, as you can see. But it is a nice little attacking tool. So yeah, and it leads into a lot of combos. Next we have our Downlight, which is just this little burst of flames that comes out the back end of the lance. You can see this skin that I have equipped here. It's Metadev Orion's lance skin, but the end just spreads out kind of like that when it uses fire, or like when you're doing that. But anyway, yeah, Lance Downlight, it's pretty alright, does 13 damage, backs up a little bit, and if you are really close, it hits stacked, so like that. It can hit pretty far out, but it's like mainly at close range, and you can see I can like kind of pull them towards me a little bit. So initially they're like over on the side of that ice part, now they're like on it. So yeah, those are the grounded attacks and how much damage they do and such. Next we have our air attacks, so there's neutral air. Lance neutral air is amazing. You can just boom, 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 boom. That's not a neutral air. So neutral air, it's this shield above you that does damage behind you as well. So I can pull that like this, and boom, that'll hit them for 17 damage. If I get them in the air, so I'll set them to jump. 17 damage. Yeah, neutral air, pretty great tool. Really great for juggling, if you're fast enough with it. So yeah, hits behind and in front, over top, such and such. Great tool. So yeah. Next we have our Lance Side Air. It's really, really great for getting back to the platform. Like, if you're below, all you gotta do is a recovery and then just side airs. And you're already there. And it also does 18 damage. So, it's quite a lot. Yeah. Side air, pretty great. If you hit it grounded, it just kind of like slides you along the ground, which is really nice. Like that. So yeah. Next we have our down air. Down air is kind of like side air, but downwards. You kind of like hold on to your lance with one hand and you go downwards. This one does 16.64 damage, so not even 18. But it's great for getting down and hitting your enemies unsuspectingly. If you jump and do that, it kind of makes like a triangle looking shape. It's really great for guarding off the edge. If your enemy is like kind of like right up at the corner, you can just jump and woo, and you got him. So yeah, that is the down air. Next we have the recovery, which is if you hold it, because this one's the only recovery that you can hold and charge. it will charge and make you go really far, or you can just do a quick little one and do a tiny jump. Like that. So yeah, and you can stop holding at any time, get any amount of distance. You just gotta kind of memorize it. I don't know how much damage it does. Let's check that out. 20.13 with that much charge. Could maybe get a bit more. Yeah, 22.5. So depending on how long you hold it, it'll do more damage. Next we have the ground pound on Lance. It's this like flaming pound down here. Kind of looks like from Overwatch, like Reinhardt's jets when he moves forward. It's like that does 25 damage as well. So yeah, pretty great thing for your edge guarding as well. If you just kind of get them off the edge like that. It hits really hard as well. As you can see, it like bounces them off the platform that much already. So yeah, that's the ground pound, and those are all the basic abilities for Orion. Not for Orion, but for all Lance users. For Orion specifically, here are his signature abilities. We've got the neutral sig, which is pretty nice. Got a huge hitbox, and kind of hits up diagonally like that. It can hit grounded, I believe. Nope, never mind. It cannot hit grounded. So yeah, you can do something like that. But it does 11. No, not 11 damage. Hold up, I gotta set him to jump. It's gotta do more than 11 damage. 29.2 when it's fully charged. 26 when it's just a quick little thing. Next we have our down sig, which is like this. It reaches pretty far, honestly, while you're still backing up. So 25.54 damage no matter how long you hold it. Never mind, you can hold it for longer and it'll do a lot more. Like this, 31.25 fully charged. So that's pretty nice. It's a nice get away from me tool. So yeah, next we have our side sig, which I do have to say has an insanely long range. Like look at that. It's like boom, 21.25 damage hitting from the end. So if you scoop with it, that's doing 37 damage. That's nearly 40 damage in a single sig, which is insane. Like you hit 3 of those, they're already into red. So yeah, great. However, it does hold you in place for quite a long time. So I would not suggest just throwing it out constantly like some Orion mains like to do, and like I was just doing, because people will be able to read you quite easily for doing that. So yeah, that is the side sig. Reaches pretty far, does all that much damage. Next we have our combos. The combos for Lance, honestly, I don't know some of them. There are some strings that are 0 to deaths, but I don't know them. So first, we're gonna start off with like some simple stuff. Now, Sidelight is your main combo starter. So with Sidelight, you kind of get them into the air a tiny bit. If you hit with Sidelight, you can also go jump into recovery, but it's got to be really fast like that. You can get it down to 1 dodge frame. I can't get it down to 1 dodge frame for some reason, but gotta hit it. You gotta hit the Sidelight close enough though, to be able to do anything. Otherwise you're just gonna recovery and not hit them, or if you don't jump, you'll do a neutral signature, which doesn't always work out like that. But you want to do Sidelight into jump recovery. So not like that. Oh my gosh, it is kind of hard to pull off if you aren't trained. I haven't been using it too often, so like I'm not very good at it, but besides that, it's a pretty great combo. I think I've gotten it true before, but it's like really hard to do. So next we have downlight into neutral light. You can get it down to like 1 dodge window, so that's really nice. Right now I'm only getting it to like 5 or 6, but they're in lower damages here. I'm just gonna let them recharge quick, and here. Try one more time. That was really slow. 4 dodge windows. So yeah, closest I can get right now is like 3, like that. But besides that, pretty alright combo. If you're more grounded. Another good combo is side light into down air. You can catch some dodges with that if you do it a bit slower. Like a downwards dodge or a neutral dodge, or an inwards or outwards. So yeah. I just revealed another combo. A great one is downer into neutral light. So I just got it to 5 dodge windows. You can get it to like 3, I think, 2. So yeah, pretty alright combo. Now another good one for mainly higher health because it bounces them higher. But the side light into neutral air. Let me see if I can hit it. Like that. So that was true, as you can see. I think it only lands true if you hit it correctly. In the white health. So yeah, never mind. I just got it to 4 dodge windows. So yeah, side light into neutral air, great one. So yeah, something else you can do if they're off stage. You can actually do a side air into jump down air, which catches quite a few dodges. So that's really great. I can't just do it while they're on the stage, I don't think, unless I set them to jump maybe. But yeah, so they just kept falling instead, which is not what a player will do. However, the bot is different from a player. So yeah, that will sometimes catch, which is pretty alright. Something great you can do is a side light into just immediate recovery like that. Hold on, I'm just going to turn off the position reset. Right here, just get him over here. We can do a side light into recovery off stage, and it's just a lot easier. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, it's pretty alright. It's a great weapon in my opinion. Good for, because a lot of people don't know how to fight Lance properly. I don't know why. It's pretty easy to read. Unless they are an air-based person. Because lots of people who use Lance are air-based. They like to use their air attacks a lot more. Meaning their neutral air, their side air, and their down air, their recovery, that kind of stuff. And they just move around a lot. So you gotta watch out for that. But those are the combos. So yeah, can't really think of any more. Besides some like air stuff, you can do like a neutral air into neutral air, into neutral air, into neutral air. Hold up, let me try and do this. Yeah, you can just go neutral air, jump neutral air, jump neutral air, jump neutral air. And it will constantly hit if they don't move to the sides or if they dodge incorrectly. So that's really nice. But that'll be the end of the video, I guess. So if you did like this and found it useful, then make sure to tap the like button. If you haven't already, then go ahead and subscribe. And the notification bell is also kind of like near both of those buttons. If you want to touch that too, then you'll know when I'm putting out new stuff. Comment down below for the next weapon you want me to be doing. Besides that, have a good day. And goodbye.